So if you remember from Leviticus, and I'm in Leviticus 10 now, the Lord spoke to Aaron, saying, drink no wine or strong drink, you or your sons with you, when you go into the tent of meeting, lest you die. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations. You are to distinguish between the holy and the common, and between the unclean and the clean. And you are to teach the people of Israel all my statutes that the Lord has spoken to you by Moses. What God is saying to Aaron here is, this is your job as a priest. You're supposed to distinguish between holy and common, and we've talked about that before. Common doesn't mean bad. In other translations, if you have King Jimmy, is maybe holy and profane. And all that means, profane means is common, or ordinary, as opposed to something set aside for God. So you're supposed to distinguish between those. And you're also supposed to distinguish between the clean and the unclean, or tahor and tamai. Holy and profane and tahor and tamai, or clean and unclean, are on two separate axes. So something can be holy and unclean. Let's say you dedicate your donkey to the Lord. So that donkey then becomes holy, set aside for the uses of God. That donkey, however, is not a clean animal. And setting him aside does not make him a clean animal. So tahor and tamai is one axis, and holy and profane is a different axis. And so things can be anywhere in those four quadrants. So in verse 6, where he says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, and it says, because you have rejected knowledge. Okay, the priests have rejected knowledge. In other words, the priests are not doing what they're supposed to do. They are not teaching tahor and tamai, and they are not teaching holy and profane. And because of that, the people are falling into error out of ignorance.